Hi everyone, my name's Emma, founder of The Broke Generation, and I am on a mission to help people feel good about money, life, career, and being a grown-up. I've teamed up with Credit Union SA to share 4 top tips that will help you level up your first home buyer game. Tip number 1 is go to inspections and auctions before you are ready to buy. Yes, get out there, pound the pavements, and go to property inspections and auctions in areas that interest you, even before you're ready to buy. This helps you understand more about the market, what types of properties are popular, how agents interact with you, and how to get real insights onto what properties are selling for. Plus, you get to see the real-life view of what the property looks like. Photos online are often enhanced to make a property look more desirable, which could impact your perception of property price when looking for your first home. Exploring the market on your own also helps you better understand comparable listings, which often inform a property's price. When you get familiar with buyer behaviour in the market, you can better understand property values and predict more accurately what property price would secure you the property of your dreams. Tip number 2 is get to know your borrowing capacity. This could help you decide when it's time to buy, when it's time to keep saving, and even potentially allow you to buy a more suitable property that would suit your needs longer term. With such pressure on the property market and on us as first home buyers, it's easy to just want to get on the ladder as fast as possible, but rushing the process could lead you to decisions you regret. To get an indication of what you can borrow, search for borrowing calculators online and fill in your numbers. Just remember that these are only a guide. You'll need to speak to a home loan professional for a more accurate calculation for your situation. Tip number 3 is understand wishlist items versus deal breakers. When choosing property, managing expectations is so important. In an ideal world, we would all go full selling sunset and have everything we want all the time. But for most of us, that's just not realistic. When establishing which features you'd like in your first home, get clear on the difference between wishlist items and deal breakers. Wishlist items are things you'd like to have. Deal breakers are, well, deal breakers. Things that if a property didn't have, you'd probably be put off of buying. It could take some serious thought to establish which things are deal breakers and which things belong on your wish list. But doing so can help you find your first home faster, because you're clear on what you really want to find. Feeling conflicted over different properties and their features can lose you valuable time, especially in hot markets. Wish lists and deal breakers are particularly important if you are buying with a partner. Getting aligned on how your first home will balance both of your needs is important not just for the buying process, but once you've moved into. Take some time to break down all the things you'd like to have in a property and then split them into must-haves and nice-to-haves. Be prepared to shift your lists when you get out in the market too. Sometimes the market doesn't offer up those properties that match our budgets, so being open to casting a wider net or tweak those deal breaker items. Tip number 4 is explore how your budget could be maximised elsewhere. Once you understand your borrowing power and establish a maximum property price, get curious. You might have a suburb and a property type in mind that fits that budget, but what could you get if you moved to a different suburb? Playing devil's advocate with your wish list and exploring how you could use your financial capacity in different ways can help you get clear on what you really want. Sometimes we think an inner city apartment is absolutely 100% exactly what we want, until we realise that just 15 minutes down the road, that same budget could get you a townhouse. Ultimately, it's your choice, but be careful of tunnel vision. Being open-minded on your first home journey could open up new possibilities. Remember, buying your first home isn't just about saving up a big deposit. Being informed about the property market and being open-minded in your property search could be a huge help on your first home journey. Good luck!